morning, everyone. Welcome back to Oregon Springs. I am Farmer Min. I'm just out taking a little drive this morning, seeing the fields, seeing the crop, seeing what kind of condition they are in, and it is looking good, I gotta tell you. Looking good. It's a decent day here. Sun is shining at the moment. We have a little rain in the forecast, but for this Monday, it's not too bad. Here's our wheat field. On the right, you can see that it has emerged. It is growing. Both of our wheat fields and both of our sugar beet fields are up. They have emerged. That is a good sign. So we have some spraying to do. If you notice in the upper right-hand corner, our money is at $111,000. I did some logging last night. I did 2 loads that I brought in. I have some on the trailer right now as well. So I was up to about 450 grand, and I did spend some money today. I bought 2 things. They have been delivered to the farm. We are just doing some work on them at the moment, but things are looking good. Here is the first purchase. I bought another truck. I bought another truck that they had at the dealership, you know, not too shabby, kind of matches our other one, a little different color. That's okay. And I have a chemical tanker on the back of this truck. This truck is going to be our tender truck. So this will haul the seed fertilizer tender as well as our chemical tender for the sprayer. What we call like a sprayer truck. Yep. So this is pretty fancy. They installed the tank, got it all hooked up, all the wiring, all the hoses and everything. So that is good to go there. I like it. I like it a lot. And then, the other thing you see, we have a new sprayer. Yep, they delivered the, that Massey, that used one, that was traded in. They delivered that to us. We were just doing some work, getting nozzles put on, spray nozzles, making sure we had the right one selected, and we are good to go in that department. The reason I went for this sprayer, another reason I went for this sprayer, is for this fact. On this sprayer, you have a choice. You can change the tires from narrow to standard. And here's what I'm going to do. When I spray sugar beets, I'm going to use the standard ones because, you know, in the real world, when you spray sugar beets, you're not really destroying any because your tires are going in between the rows, so you don't have any crop damage that way. However, when you spray soybeans or wheat, you would. And with crop destruction on, but you use the narrow tires, you don't get any crop destruction, and that is just totally unreal. So I am going to, when I spray the wheat and the soybeans, I am going to put on the standard tires on this sprayer, and I'm going to spray it that way. And I've never done that, but I'm going to do it that way because I think that is a far better way of doing it. It's way more realistic. I mean, when you spray wheat and soybeans with the sprayer, I mean, come on, you leave tire tracks on your path. The only way you wouldn't is if you were aerial spraying. But so we're going to do that. The other thing is our wheat right now is on the first growth stage. So even with the standard tires, you wouldn't have any tracks. So I'm not going to spray our wheat until a different growth stage for the last fertilization. Because if you look, we've got on our wheat, we have 2 fertilization states because we spread it before we cultivated it, and then we fertilized with the seeder. Our sugar beets, for example, which would be 29 and 24 here, that planter does not have the fertilizer option, so that's at 1. So you have to spray those twice. So we're going to do the first spray today, try to get both of them done. That is kind of the key. If I zoom in down here, this is our field. That's going to be soybeans, so we'll have to wait until we can plant that. We're close. I think tomorrow would be the day for that. I moved the logging equipment into here, and I started on this end right down here. Did a couple loads, got some money up so I could buy some equipment and still have some, and there are some on the trailer there, so that is there at the moment as well. But for the meantime, we got to get some spraying in. It's a beautiful day. We got to get it in now because it's going to rain, and there is a thing on chemicals called the rain fast. What that is basically saying how much time you have between application and rain. You know, most stuff, whoops, I didn't back up far enough. You know, I would say on average 4 to 6 hours. Other specialty applications, 24 hours. But like Roundup, for example, 4 hours, they say, is the rain fast on that. So I think we have plenty of time to do some spraying here. This is what I'm kind of wondering. If you were able to fill it by just pulling up next to it, or you have to be in the... Yeah, because right now it won't. Let's just see if I was kind of curious about this. Yeah. Oh, well, that makes sense, usually you'd have a pump on here, you hook up the hoses. Well, I got parked too darn close here, but right in there you'd hook the hoses up, start the pump, do the lever, and that would fill the tank. I don't know, I can't remember if there was a sight gauge on this one or not. We can't possibly be done now, can we? I pulled too close. Let me move this thing and I can see. At least the ladder's in the front so I can get it that way. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't see a sight gauge. I thought maybe there was. I'm familiar with the John Deere sprayers, like a 4730, for example. There'd be a tube right here, which would be the sight gauge if you're standing out here pumping it, loading it. You just hook your nozzle here. This would be in the tank, rinse tank, freshwater tank, what have you. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It must be full. Let's just jump in here and take a look. Yep, 3,000 liters, so I don't know how far that's going to go. This will be interesting, but this is kind of cool view. Sprayer is one of my favorite things to drive, just because you sit up so high. But yeah, this is nice. I like this. This will work good. I just wish you sat a little higher in the seat, because right now it looks like you're, sit a little higher, just pump the air up. Look at that one. That one, that must be RPMs. Okay, so there has 3,000 liters. The other one must be the RPMs. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever used this one. I can't remember if I used this one or not. I don't know. Oh wait, this is wheat. We're not going to spray wheat. We're going to wait. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to go to the sugar beet field. We'll go up to, oh, I forgot already. We'll go up to 24. We'll spray that one, then come back and we'll spray 29. 29. That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, other than that, no, life is good. I hope everyone had a wonderful Easter weekend, that you enjoyed yourselves, that you had fun, you're safe, and everything turned out just perfect. That would be awesome. Mine was eventful. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. Wonder how long the rain will be, but I think we'll get both of them sprayed before the rain comes. At least the first stage of first application. Hey, that would turn out nice. Then we can spray the wheat and the sugar beets again when they are ready for it. Ooh, that's bumpy. Are there any inside turn signals? Nope, I don't see any lights up. All hydrostatic. Yeah, pretty fancy. I don't think I'll be able to do this in cab though. Spraying's a little difficult in the cab. We have a lot of open spots. Smaller cedar would have been able to get a lot better, but you know what? It's okay. It is what it is. I can't remember if there is... I don't think this one has... You can lower it, I know that, but I don't think it has tires that can be adjusted. Yeah, we'll start here. It's always a good sign when the crop has emerged and growth has begun. We kind of get this little sigh of relief. Oh, awesome. I suppose you could do it. You just got to pick a row. But like I said, it's kind of... I wish you were sitting up higher. It feels like you're sitting down in the seat there a little bit. Now we should do this. Too bad he couldn't shut off the sides. He'd be able to shut off the one boom there, but we'll just pretend it's shut off. That's okay. I think the John Deere I'm familiar with, you know, you have the left, right, and center, and you would be able to shut off that boom, the center boom, or the right boom. But we'll go with it. Not using too bad. 3,000 liters. Well, maybe it is going down a little bit faster than I was expecting. But that's why we got the the spray truck. We'll just call it the spray truck. What in the world was that all about? I don't want to spray in the water. Well, I would have been shut off too in the perfect world. Not a bad little sprayer. It's a nice little sprayer. I like it. If only I could turn back time. forecast here on this first sugar beet field. Rain is imminent, so I'm not entirely sure if we should go start that other field or not. I think we might be able to get it done. It would be a good chance, I guess. I don't know. I think it's smaller. It's certainly smaller than this one. So we probably would be able to get that done. I think. It's worth a shot. I guess it's worth a shot. But then again, you know, go back to the rain fast thing. We don't want to spray it and then it starts raining here relatively quickly. So perhaps maybe we should hold off on that. It's not in a dire need to get done. I mean, don't have to. We have plenty of time to get that sprayed. So maybe we should hold off on that and maybe go check out the logging situation, get that other truck loaded and to the sawmill for to sell it. So maybe we should just do that. I think that might be a good plan. Look at that. The next 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Well, I should know. 7 days in the bottom 6 days. The next 6 days are rain free, so we have plenty of spraying opportunity there. When it comes to spraying, it's always good to look at the forecast. That is for sure. Got to plan ahead a little bit. So yeah, we'll hold off on that. We completed that field and still have 440 liters of chemical left. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Turned out pretty good. Didn't even need to go get the spray truck. But yeah, no, it's all good. I suppose what I could do while I'm here is just drive the sprayer down there. Yeah, we can do that. That's no problem. No sense going way past here and then coming back. We might as well just take the sprayer. It's always fun to drive a sprayer. Yeah, cruising the highway in a sprayer. They have good speed too, though. I'm surprised. I thought this one might go just a little bit faster than this, but yeah, 30 miles an hour. That is not too shabby. This field, soybeans. Yeah, we'll take a look at that seasons menu here in a little bit when we stop up here, and I'll show you what we got going on. I don't know what we're going to do with this yet. I haven't really thought about that too much as far as what would work good with this land. If it's just for, whoa, I gotta watch out for the tree. If it was just good for logging or if we can find a use for it, but here we are. Turn this off. But as you can see, I started here on this end. Got all the trees done up to, well, back there's a few here on the edge, but got some up in here and around the corner there. So yeah, so that's what we got loaded so far. I think maybe, well, we could maybe put another tree on there or two. We could do that, get that loaded and get that up to the sawmill. We still have today and tomorrow with the Scorpion King, so I'm thinking perhaps maybe we'd have to rent it again. You know, it'd be nice to have. I don't know if we necessarily need to have one. But there's a lot of logging opportunities on this area, or Oregon Springs. I was going to say on this map. There's a lot of logging opportunities on this map. So it certainly would get its use out of it. I'm curious now to see if the price of lumber logs here is going to go down now, being that we are on the 7th day of spring, or if it's going to kind of be consistent with what we have been getting. I have a feeling it might be consistent. I really do. I think that might just be the case. But we'll see. I could be proven wrong. I don't know. hate the last little ones. They always fall out of the forks. Yeah, I do not like that at all. There. That's good. 2 trees. I think 2 trees should be sufficient. Might not be the biggest load in the world, but I can't remember how many trees that is. I guess I haven't been counting. I've just been cutting them and loading them. Cut like 4 at a time. 3, 4 at a time. And loading it up. So this might be tree number 7 and 8. I guess I don't know. I was contemplating getting another field, but I don't know if that is a wise use of money or not. It's one of those things where you just say it can't hurt. I mean, it certainly is not going to hurt me any. You know, I still think with the equipment, I can get all the fields harvested in the right time. I'm not worried about that, so that's a good sign. But then again, there still is equipment to be purchased. Harvester for one, gotta have that down the road. I'm thinking I would like to get perhaps a well, thinking of harvest, I gotta get a harvester. And I'm thinking I want to get a grain cart, or an auger wagon, as the game calls them. I want to get one of those. Might need another tractor then, if that's the case. I think 1 truck should be sufficient for now, being that I plan on storing a lot of the crops until prices go up. So then would need money to survive, keep the farm running until those crops can be sold. So I got that. Oh, then on top, I forgot that. Then on top of that, sugar beet stuff. If I want to get Ropa stuff, I'm going to need a lot of money for that. So, yeah. Well, that didn't work out real well. Yeah, I stay on there. Uh-oh. What happened to that one? Oh, crap. I hate that. Now what am I gonna do? Okay, we'll just do that and throw it off. Yeah, almost hit the sprayer. That's a good idea. First day of using the sprayer and I throw a log on it and destroyed the boom. Good call, Farmer Min. So yeah, so with that said, probably field is not a good idea, especially with the cost of the land around these parts. I would have to say equipment would be the better choice. Most definitely. Because Ropa stuff is not going to be cheap, especially if I want to go with the and the rain is coming. The Big Daddy, and then if I want to get the other Ropas as well. Yep. That would be expensive. So I think we'll hold off on that and start making money for equipment. Because I'm going to need, oh boy, just $1 million? 750 for combines and beet harvesting equipment. So I got a lot of logs ahead of me, that is for sure. Could borrow some money, I suppose, until harvest time, but we'll see how the logging goes. There's a lot of logs on this plot of land here that can be taken down, so there we go. Oh, I thought it got all cloudy there for a minute. I said the rain was coming. That takes care of that. Let's see. We'll put the tarps with the straps on here and we'll see what we get for this. I'm going to take this semi down to the sawmill, and we'll see what we get, and I'll see you there in just a little bit. Watch out for traffic. Deadly, deadly traffic. $110,000 is going to turn into, I'm hoping, $170,000, but I don't think we'll have that much. I think I'm a little shy of a big full load, but we'll see. We'll see. $164. So we came close. Yeah, that's what I knew I was going to be short. 54,000. That's not too bad. That is not bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all. Let's we were going to do this. Let's look seasons menu here. We are just at the start of soybean and corn planting. So tomorrow, that would be great to get going on the soybeans. 50 degrees. What is the soil temperature now? 40. I can't see that. 48. I should really increase the display. 48 degrees. Oh yeah, tomorrow we'll be planting soybeans. Yep, that's awesome. Get all the crops in the ground. So maybe do some planting, and you know, I wonder if I could. Well, now the rain's in the forecast. See the rain, I could have got that other field sprayed, and then maybe got a field planted. But with the rain in the forecast, that's not going to work. I think I'm going to take this back to the logging area, bring back the sprayer to the shop, get that put away along with the spray truck, and then we'll see where we go from there. I came down to the store, the dealership here, covering myself from the rain. It is raining. I came down to do some business, and thought it'd be a good idea during the rainstorm, because I can't really spray, shut down my logging operation. I suppose I could do that in the rain, but what I came down to do is to trade in my trailer. It's a nice trailer. I love it, the Chieftain trailer. I'm a big fan, but my pickup just has a hard time pulling it. A little too heavy duty for my my pickup truck, so I am going to trade that in. I got a different trailer and another little piece of equipment that I can use. Wow, look at that, 17 grand. Okie dokie. There we go. Actually made money on this deal. I traded in a nicer trailer for a smaller trailer, and they're going to have to give me some extra cash. But what I got over there is I bought the Hearst. I think it's a Hearst. What did I buy? Hearst. Let's see, where am I going here? Yeah, the Hearst. Low loader, 24 foot. I bought that trailer. It is sitting over there. And I bought a lawnmower. I figured I don't even have a lawnmower on my farm, so I had to get a little lawnmower. The Profi Hopper, is that what they call it? The Profi Hopper. 2017 edition, the Amazon. So that is sitting over there on my trailer, ready to go. But, you know, staying out of the rain here, I'm admiring the equipment on the lot. Oh, all the stuff that I need to buy, all the stuff I want to get, especially those bad boys right over there. Oh, I need money. I need more money, I tell you. But let's get my umbrella out here. I still have my little trailer there I need to come and pick up. That is from my my chemical tanker. So I got to get that too. But here we go. I'll show you. Yep, nice little trailer. I got custom rims on there to match my pickup truck. Awesome. I didn't go with the bale wedge at the moment because I'm going to use it to haul some equipment around. But here is my little Profi Hopper. Awesome. I can't wait to try it out. Too bad it is raining. But I have that to mow my yard at the house. So yeah, this is nice. This trailer works much better with my pickup truck. I have no problem hauling it. But yeah, very, very nice. I like it. Oh, And like I said, this is my little trailer here that my chemical taker came on that I have to get as well. But we can do that at a later date. Hopefully I have it tied down good enough that it stays on there. Hate for my little lawnmower to go flying off. Turned out to be kind of a miserable day. Yep, put a damper on my my spraying. I suppose I could have got the other one done. I guess I could have if I rushed fast enough. But, you know, in the real world, when it's going to rain, when rain is imminent, you're not going to be out there wasting money on chemical spraying fields. So that's what I kind of went with. Thought that would be a fine idea just to hold off. I mean, we're not hurting. We have plenty of time. The rain is good. The rain, we need some moisture. Help the crops grow a little bit. Put some moisture in the soil. That is outstanding. And then when it comes time to plant soybeans, we will have moisture in the ground as well. So that looks awesome. I tell you, it looks good. Yes, it really, really does. What else was I thinking? I probably will end up, I cut some trees, so I have some ready to go. Need to be loaded up. I'm thinking that probably do some logging the rest of the evening here. Try to get that money up a little bit. Equipment to buy in the near future. Well, I shouldn't say the near future, but you know, a little bit down the road. I think we are pretty much set till harvest time for equipment-wise. I don't see anything that is in a dire need of getting. We can plant the soybeans, we can do the spraying, so it's just until harvest time. What I'm kind of thinking for these sugar beets is to store them in my Quonsets, if I can get them in there. I'm curious to see if that roper, is it the roper moss will fit in that Quonset. If I can do that or not. I left the door open there. I'm gonna back this puppy right into my shop or not. So I'm hoping I can get it in there. If I store the beets in there, I hope I can get them back out again. Is my thinking. I did get the sprayer put away. I did get the spray truck put away too. They are both in here. There we go. Unhook that. I'll just go ahead. And we can hop out here. Get out of the rain. Yep, this is a fine looking piece of equipment. I'm excited to try that out and use that. But yeah, here's my spray truck is in here along with the sprayer, all ready to go for next time. I don't know how well we're going to be able to spray tomorrow. Because if you go into the seasons menu, you look there, soybeans. We can start planting soybeans tomorrow. So we have spraying of the other beet field to do, as well as plant some soybeans. But we can get that done. That won't be that bad of a day. Spraying 29 should not take too long. But other than that, I'm going to go back and do some logging and see how that goes just for a little while. Try to get a couple loads put in, everything shut. Oh, I left the door open over here. I better go shut that. Yeah, I really like this farm. I like the storage on this farm. I like the roll-up doors. Awesome. So yeah, so I'm going to go do some logging. I can do that in the rain. Maybe get a load loaded or two, maybe even one hauled in. That would be good. Get ready for tomorrow for planting and spraying. But I will leave it there for today. Appreciate you stopping by. If you did like the video, give us a like. We would appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hey, do that as well. That is greatly appreciated. But from the soggy, rainy, wet Oregon Springs, Farmer Min telling you, have yourself a great day and keep between the ditches. So long.